I walked into her office and we'd never met. There was nobody else in the office. We exchanged some cordial, comments back and forth, and started talking about real estate, of course. And one thing led to another. She asked me about eXp, and she knew that I had recently moved. It was about a year ago now, to eXp, and how I liked it and so on. So I started sharing with her, what my thoughts were, and she told me that what her split was and what she had paid last year, and it was shocking. I was shocked, and the reason behind it is that she felt obligated to stay with this this person who owned the office, because that person had become a friend and they had helped her a lot get started in real estate. That was quite a few years ago, and that she really wasn't getting anything from the office that was really valuable. No leads, no support. She couldn't do any recruiting. She wanted to grow her business, and she actually had paid over $100,000 in cap last year. So she's paying a 30% cap split, no cap. And my thought was that if you're a top producing agent, and she is, you should have the best deal in town. You should call your own shots, and you should have the best deal, period. Any office is going to love to have you. You don't need any training. You're great. You have all your own systems, and the office isn't providing any of those systems. So I think it was one of those come to Jesus moments where you realize, I got to make some changes. It's time. And, what do I got to do? But there's then that overwhelming reality, the feeling that this is going to suck. This is going to be a nightmare. Got to change all my listings over, all my signage, all my branding. Oh my gosh, it seems like an overwhelming project to undertake. And I totally relate to that, because I was in the exact same scenario. I was happy at the office for the most part where I was at, just like she's happy, other than financially, it's terrible. And there really is no help in growing her business. But I was in the same scenario, and I realized I had a better opportunity. I needed to do the right thing for my family. I needed to make a change and go to eXp, where they could actually grow and help me grow my business in so many ways, and hang out with agents that are more experienced. They have solutions for big problems, and they give us a road that leads to retirement. And also, the road in retirement is a road where we could potentially maintain our lifestyle. When you're used to making, $500,000 a year for a long time, your lifestyle, you just get adjusted. Your family, your vacations, your kids, everything, you want to keep that. And with eXp, that is possible. It's not going to happen by itself. You're going to do the work, but they're there all the way, supporting you and helping you with the systems, and making sure that we know what's going on in the industry, keeping us at the cutting edge of technology, lead gen and marketing, and all of the things where we're presenting our properties, to the market. And if you don't have those tools, you're at a huge disadvantage. If you don't have technology, you've already failed. If you don't have all of those things that make it easier for you to grow, and if you can't actually go out and attract other top agents in the market, if you don't have the tools that will attract them, then you're done. All you can do is be a glorified tour guide, write contracts, drive people around, sell houses, list houses, and it's gonna be burnout. There's no way you can go too long if you're at any type of volume where you don't just get burned out. You realize that you need help. So eXp is the answer. I know there are other offices, they have some great stuff, but if you knew what I knew, if you had all of the facts in front of you and all the information, and you understood all the potential of eXp, there would be no conversation. It's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. I mean, never before have you seen anything like what's going on with eXp. And if you've seen any of the eXp videos where they make the comparisons, like comparing to Blockbuster to Netflix, okay, where it went from brick and mortar to cloud-based, it's exactly the same thing. This is happening around the world, and even in our monetary systems. Everything's digital, crypto. You got to stay on the cutting edge. If you're not staying on the cutting edge, you're losing. And if you actually want your life to get better and things to get easier and money to flow at a rate like you've never had it before, you've got to get with the right people. And if you're not hanging around the right people in the right company with the right systems in place and opportunities in place, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, your future's already determined. This was a reality I came to. I didn't even want to do it. I did not want to do it. I was fine, but I wasn't fine. I felt fine, but it was an illusion. It's like it can only last so long if you don't keep pressing forward and get into some things that can help you get into where you can retire, enjoy your life. Then it was pretty gloomy. Like, how do you get out of real estate, right? I've made other videos about this because it is a serious problem to solve, okay? So eXp solves this problem. They give you opportunities to solve the problem. They're not going to do it for you, but they're going to help you get there. And the entire time, you're still selling real estate just like you were before. No matter where you are, just sell real estate at eXp. You can just sell real estate. You don't have to recruit. You don't have to do that. But when you're ready, the systems are in place and you can make it happen. So I could keep on going, but I don't want to beat this thing to death. But I want to make that point again, that this is something that you need to take a look at. And I'd like you to reach out to me. Contact information is in description, MrBendOregon.com. Reach out to me. Let's talk about life on this side and what it is going to take to help you advance your career. Ultimately, what is your final exit strategy in real estate? Let's talk about it. Thanks for listening. Again, Paul Fraser here in Bend, Oregon. Hope we can talk soon. Have a great day.